Hey guys, this time I want to talk about the open holiday visiting grave of some of my past experiences in Japan. We have Obon in the middle of August. It's a Buddhist tradition to welcome and honor the spirits were souls of our ancestors. People usually have about 1 week off, and many families visit the grave of relatives. But in my case, my mother's grave is very far, and my mom went away about 15 years ago because of cancer. And it takes 5 or 6 hours to go there by bullet train. It's called Shinkansen in Japanese. And I'm not on good terms with my father, sister, and brother, so I don't go to the grave. Still, visiting a grave makes me think about how I live and how I will die. Normally, I don't think I don't think about these things. I believe I'm not very religious, but I sometimes take part in religious customs without noticing. I think many Japanese people are like this. During the open holiday, yeah. And during open holiday, many Japanese some think about right these like religion, these things like religion, yeah, including me, maybe. During the open holiday, the welfare workshop I go to was also closed. This time, I mostly stayed home. I realized again that when you live as a hikikomori, staying at home becomes a habit. It is hard to break that habit. That's why going to the welfare workshop every day is important. It helps me keep the habit of going outside. Of course, I don't think going out or staying in is good or bad. But for my health, going out is better. Having a whole week of freedom is difficult for me. Freedom sounds nice, but you must always choose how to do every day. That is very tiring for my brain. school or work has a routine, so you don't need to think so much. That's why I think it's good to have some free time only on weekends. Mm. If every day is like some vacation, it makes the brain tired and also brings feelings of guilty. This reminds me of that when I was in elementary school and junior high school, I didn't go to school. In the daytime, all children go to school and others go to work. I was the only one doing nothing. I felt very, very guilty. So I stayed in bed during the day. Um, if I went outside, people, especially adult people, asked, "Why aren't you at school?" So I sometimes went out at night instead. At night, I could avoid people. Japan is safer, so even children. So, so even children can walk at night. In fact, in Japanese manga or literature, you sometimes see uh, children you don't go to school, but I walk around the city at night. But later I learned the world is different. One time a person from another country wrote a comment on my YouTube. He said I cannot go out at night because it's too dangerous. I was very shocked. In Japan, we think it's normal to be safe at night. In the news, I saw stories about gunshots, riots, and drug addicts. For me, it looks like a movie, not real life. I've never seen a drug addict at all. Being able to go out at night made me feel safe. At night, children and adults at home resting. So I also felt it was okay for me to rest. In the daytime, when everyone is active, I felt guilty if I was resting. That's why I started sleeping more at night and sleeping in the day. It's interesting that in Japan, sometimes a teenager walks around the empty city at night alone, not for crime or bad behavior, but simply because they can't go in the daytime. this can be a story in literature or manga. Maybe the hikikomori culture in Japan grew from this background. One famous psychiatrist even said that hikikomori in Japan helped to lower the number of crimes. I don't know if the low number of crimes created hikikomoris, or if hikikomori helped to lower the number of crimes. But it is an interesting question. So that's today. Thank you for watching video. See you later. Bye. Take care.